get up in their way. Don't get up in their way.
Oh, I think his legs are both broke.
Let me see your fucking head!
Down right now!
Can you hear me?
Canine just ran the car trying to get past me.
I copy.
Canine is eastbound right now on 44th. I think it might be damaged. Permission to continue?
That's 70 possible damage to the vehicle.
Continuing eastbound, passing division. Current speed's 40.
Copy, turn northbound.
Canine, he is northbound in the southbound of the eastern. Let me see if he cracks here in a second. Canine, he is corrected.
Copy, turn northbound.
Bailing out, bailing out.
Copy, bailing out.
Both suspects jumped out of the moving Range Rover and attempted to flee on foot. The officer sideswipes passenger, Riley Doggett, with his patrol cruiser. The cruiser's tire caught Doggett's leg, which slingshot his body headfirst to the ground. In addition to a severe head injury, he also fractured his hip. He would later die as a result of his injuries at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids. However, the Kent County prosecutor announced that he would not charge the deputy for Doggett's death. The driver was apprehended and faced multiple charges.
From his statement, he was trying to cut him off from going into the neighborhoods in the back there. Tried to pull in front of him. Looks like the tire essentially caught his left calf, pulling off his shoe and kind of a slingshot down. You saw it was a violent fall to the ground. But this group, they've been, quite frankly, I think the police have said, they've been trying to watch this group. The Holland police have pursued them. There had been allegations of this group being involved in stolen cars. Shots have been fired in other places. So he thought this was an armed individual running into a neighborhood. And so he made the decision to try and cut him off.
In Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Trooper Nick Mills attempts to pull over a pickup truck for driving with fictitious tags. The driver, 30-year-old Alex Carpenter, was with his wife, 26-year-old Mercedes Martinez, and 22-year-old Ethan Mestis.
He's throwing stuff out the car window.
Carpenter weaves through traffic at over 80 miles per hour, driving recklessly. Dispatch tells troopers the truck had been reported stolen. Trooper Mills gets in position to perform a pit maneuver, otherwise known as a TVI, or Tactical Vehicle Intervention, causing the pickup truck to flip over several times.
TVI. Be just out the front to roll over, starting this.
What's there? Oklahoma City, all units. Unit 48, confirmed.
Let's see right here! Get on the ground! Right now!
Alex survives, seen here crawling out of the pickup truck. Sadly, Mercedes and Ethan were both ejected from the vehicle, with Ethan being pronounced dead at the scene and Mercedes dying 2 days later at a local hospital. Alex Carpenter was convicted of first-degree murder in the deaths of his wife Mercedes Martinez and his friend Ethan Mestis. February 11, 2024, Arkansas State Police initiated a traffic stop for Mallory Termaine Lawson, who was wanted for forcing himself on a 13-year-old girl. Mallory chose to run from police, and during the pursuit, spike strips were deployed, puncturing all 4 tires.
Watch out for that car. Fingers up.
Trooper Amber Cass gets into position to perform a pit maneuver, causing Mallory's car to slam into a concrete retainer wall. Mallory bolts out of the car and jumps off of the overpass, not realizing the drop was over 50 feet. Mallory breaks both his legs and several other bones, later dying from his injuries at a local hospital.
Hey, man, he just jumped off of the bridge. He's on the ground about 50 foot down.
I don't think you're wrong. I think his legs are both broke.
May 20th, 2023, Montgomery County Police had received multiple calls about a man who was unresponsive in his car in North Bethesda, Maryland. Officers arrived at the scene to find Lawrence Cottrell White passed out in the driver's seat of his Infiniti coupe. He had fallen asleep at a red light and was likely intoxicated. When officers looked into his vehicle, they noticed he had a gun in his lap.
See a gun on his lap. What? See a butt of a gun on his lap.
Right. They try waking him up by tapping their flashlights on his window.
Don't move! Don't hands up! Put your hands up! Let me see your hands! Oh, let me see other hands!
However, White had other plans and decided to flee. Police managed to deploy spike strips just before White took off, causing his vehicle to be unstable. White loses control and strikes a retainer wall, which sends the Infiniti spinning uncontrollably.
Bail out, bail out. Crash. Let me see your fucking hands! Let me see your fucking hands! Let me see your hands!
White is ejected from the vehicle and pronounced dead at the scene.
Oh, he eject! Hey there, Vantrue. We're gonna be southbound 270 right before.
On June 29th, 2023, Charles County Sheriff's deputies responded to reports of an active carjacking happening outside of a Walmart parking lot. The first deputy to arrive on the scene noticed a woman on the ground in the parking lot and witnessed her Toyota Camry being driven away by 34-year-old Dawan Mitchell. The deputy attempts to perform a traffic stop, but Mitchell decides to flee, leading officers on a pursuit. Mitchell loses control of the vehicle, crossing into oncoming traffic, and is T-boned by a dump truck. Mitchell was pronounced dead at the scene while the dump truck driver was taken to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. In Cecil County, Maryland, on the morning of December 31st, 2022, police received multiple calls about an erratic driver on I-95. Moments later, a Maryland state trooper spots the driver, 26-year-old Julie Clark. The trooper attempts to initiate a traffic stop, but Julie had other plans. Julie leads police on a high-speed chase, weaving in and out of traffic on wet roads. While trying to take the 279 exit ramp, Julie's SUV loses control and slams into a tree.
Vehicle's on fire, start fire, boys.
The vehicle wraps around the tree and catches fire.
Can you hear me?
Northeast, I believe there's the ramp from northbound to southbound 279. We'll be out within a minute.
11 highway, the vehicle's wrapped around a tree. I can't get to her, the engine's on fire from below. Get fireboard here.
Julie suffered multiple fractures and lacerations as the result of the crash, and toxicology showed the presence of tetrahydrocannabinol, otherwise known as THC, in her blood. THC is a psychoactive compound found in marijuana that acts as a mild sedative at low doses, but can act as a hallucinogen at high doses. Thanks for watching Crash Culture. Leave a comment in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Stay safe on the road, and we hope that you and your family always arrive alive.